Hello, this is Dan Ferrisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. Really excited to be joined today by Scott Norman, who is Commercial Market Senior Director with Snap One. The topic of conversation is, of course, digital signage. This aligns with our digital signage deep dive, which will be all over commercialintegrator.com throughout the month of November, as well as in the November-December issue of Commercial Integrator and Security Sales and Integration. We're really excited to be talking to industry thought leaders and leading companies just like Snap One, on the topic of digital signage. Thank you so much, Scott, for joining me. Real pleasure to get to chat with you again.
Hey, Dan, thanks so much. Great to be here.
So let's get right into it. I just want to talk about digital signage broadly for a moment. It seems like a category that's had a lot of buzz around it. As a technology journalist, I've been covering the category for a couple of decades now, but it still seems like it's getting a lot of attention. Do you feel like digital signage is growing, is strong? Are you hearing as much buzz about the category as I am?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we hear a ton of feedback from our integration partner base around the growth in that area. You know, it's an interesting area where seems like no one kind of owns it fully. And it's a space where the pro AV integrators are getting more traction. They're getting more at bats. They're getting more opportunities. They're getting more questions from their customers around that space and how to do it easily, and really leverage that capability of the digital signage to go to their customers. And so we're seeing it in the growth numbers, and it continues to grow. I mean, I was looking at a survey the other day, and it looked like it was around 6.5% growth worldwide, which is a nice, healthy growth over the next 7 years. So it's a really strong CAGR. I mean, it's a $25 billion worldwide market, and North America occupies 35% of that 25 billion. So it's a really healthy, strong area, and it's a great frontier for your traditional pro AV integrator to be successful.
I agree completely. And we get into a lot of those numbers in our digital signage deep dive report that's going to be on the website, as I say, in November, and in the issue in November, December. So thank you for sharing some of that data. We're going to dive even deeper into it in that report. I do want to talk about Snap One, of course, and the role it plays in the digital signage market. I know you have a number of different products that are relevant to this. I think you've also struck up some pretty powerful partnerships and alliances in this regard. Do you want to talk about what you personally, on behalf of Snap One, are most excited about?
Yeah, definitely. So at Snap One, our business is unique in the sense that, number one, we're a manufacturer. So we manufacture 16 of our own in-house product and brand names. And these brand names span across all 16 of those different categories, everything from networking and power and surveillance and infrastructure and cable and wire, a wide range of products that we serve the industry with. And again, we only serve professional integrators in the space. We're channel only manufacturer. And then we also distribute some products as a convenience to that same partner base. And we really anchor to being the best in the industry at serving the integration partners as best as anyone. So for our in-house product brand names, the ones that I'm thinking of that are fantastic that we hear most about for digital signage is obviously our Sunbrite outdoor displays. So Sunbrite, we have a couple of different lines within that product line. They're all fully weatherized and ruggedized for outdoor spaces. So Sunbrite, the Veranda series, is a full shade display. It's great for that more price-conscious customer, but it also has the full weatherization built into it, but for full shade applications. And then you kind of step up the line to the Signature line, which is partial shade, and then the Pro line, which is full sun. Obviously, and there's also like built-in storage boxes in the back of these displays that allow you to put the signage player inside the TV and be weatherized as well. So just a great solution for those outdoor digital signage environments that you're working against. We've also recently released strong mounts that are outdoor, and then also some indoor mounts that are designed for ceiling mounting. And this is a new innovative line for us. It's one of the most exciting new infrastructure products in our business right now. A great system for ceiling mounting displays and also wall mounting them. And then there's a bunch of other products. Obviously, our binary video distribution line is a great solution for trying to get that signal if you want to have a centralized rack and get the signal out to the displays. And then our Wattbox power product, which automatically reboots things when it can ping the devices and it can reboot them automatically. So maybe you have a signage player that maybe has a habit of locking up or whenever there's firmware updates. You just never know. You don't have to drive out to every single remote location. You can put that Wattbox IP power product on it. It can be pinging that device all the time. And anytime it doesn't get a response, it can automatically reboot that device for you or just send you a notification. There's a number of ways you can set that device up. And then on the partnership side, we've got partnerships with BrightSign, obviously one of the leaders in digital signage, and then other vendors as well. I'm thinking of Atlona has some digital signage products as well. So just across the board, we really are trying to be one of the great suppliers for the signage market.
It sure sounds like you're hitting that mark. And it really seems like a lot of what you're doing is just very integrator friendly. It seems like Snap One is a really integrator friendly organization. You're giving them the tools they need to succeed, to deliver outstanding outcomes, and to ensure that the end customers are happy. And I can't imagine integrators going to be looking for anything more than that. A great selection of products, really powerful vendor partnerships, integration minded features, like you said, kind of like being able to remotely fix and reboot things as opposed to having to roll a truck. And it's all coming from Snap One.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got a couple of fundamental principles in our business. And one of those is to make our dealers' lives easier and their businesses more profitable. So we always anchor to like, hey, what's going to make your life easier? Because we know it's a tough business to be in, and we can all admit to that. And then how do we make your business more profitable? Because that's also a challenge in everyone's business, is increasing that profitability. And we do that through a number of ways, but definitely come check us out, learn more. You can go to snapav.com or snap1.com. We have a commercial specific landing page if you're looking for more commercially focused solutions. And then you can always email me or our sales team. My personal email address is scott.normand@snap1.com, or you can email commercial sales@snap1.com. And we'd love to talk with you more about that.
Well, thank you so much, Scott, for joining me today. Really appreciate your thought leadership and Snap One's participation in the digital signage deep dive. Such a pleasure to be joined by Scott Normand, Commercial Market Senior Director with Snap One.
Thanks, Dan.
Once again, my name is Dan Ferrisi. I am Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. I encourage you to check out our digital signage deep dive, which is, as I say, in the November-December issue of the print magazine, as well as all over our website throughout the month of November. I think it's really informative, and I can't wait for you to check it out. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.